Hey friends, how's everybody doing? I hope you're well. It's Thursday. Finally made it back to the shop yesterday. Had to go to a deck project that I had promised earlier in the summer. The cabinets are out and gone. Finally can get to some other stuff, namely the shop and axe handles. So I'm really excited about that. Anyway, as you know, we had this guy delivered earlier this week, and I had my buddy Rick drop by the shop yesterday, and we lifted this beast onto the frame and bolted it all in. It was not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. But we've got a 3 horsepower motor, and it's a really super nice impeller in here. I'll show you here in just a second. But what I've got going on, we're just gonna kind of put this thing together, and the electrician has to come and wire it up. It's a strategic place to put this. That's why I cleared all of that out. That is a dryer plug, and I need to, even though it's 220, it's got to take this kind of plug. So it doesn't look like it's going to be running till tomorrow, but that doesn't matter. We will get it. We will finish getting it put together, and go from there. Hope everybody's doing well. And I think I'm going to put this on a bit of a time lapse. Oh my gosh! Excuse me. I just had some Dr. Pepper. I've got gas up here, not in the other place. But I'm really excited. This is going to be a real shot in the arm to the shop, and then that's going to lead to something else. We're going to have to do ductwork, so I'm going to try and segment these into parts that are digestible and fun. Thank you to the new subscribers. We are 9 subscribers away from 200 subscribers. I'm just blown away. That's crazy. I think I'm about a year into this channel, and we're at 200. Tell you what, you guys are awesome. Really appreciate your input, and we're going to get on with this, and I'll try and show you some details, and then we'll go forward with actual hookup, temporary hookup, and then obviously we'll be looking for the permanent main trunk line going down the shop, because that's going to be way more efficient. So we've got dust collection going on. We've got axe handles coming. So ready or not, here we come. Back in a little bit. Okay, friends, I wanted to take you just into the inner workings of this real quick. We've got a 3 horsepower industrial motor up here that's turning I should have probably done this when the old thing was off, but you can see it's actually a computer balanced aluminum impeller. Fancy word for a propeller, but this is what drives the air circulation in the unit. Those units over there have one, but this is a little more high speed, and so this would be your inlet. You have the airflow being created here with the impeller inside this, and that creates a suction here. And the idea is this thing, and with the shape of this, it makes it, instead of wanting to go straight to where the actual suction source is, it's going to go around this Cyclone and end up in the collection bin there. I think I mentioned before, there's a little equalization port, if you can see it through there, which connects down to the bottom of the barrel, so you don't have something blowing out on you. All of these connections, there's a foam gasket. Foam gasket up here on the motor, at the attachment here of the impeller housing, and then this guy gets joined with the gasket as well. So we're gonna get back into it, and I'll drop back in. It's kind of fun. Okay, now we can jump out of the time lapse and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour. I'm pretty much have everything assembled. It's pretty exciting. Got the impeller housing mounted to the frame. Only thing that's not mounted is the electric switch. And I'm going to go over some of my likes and dislikes about this, but it's going together okay. I got the exhaust filter stage, I guess you would call it. This is where all of the fines, the smaller dust, after the larger, heavier stuff has fallen into the bin, the air comes and it blows it out this filter into a bag. But here's what it's kind of cool. Looks kind of surreal. Looks like a Woody Allen movie or something. But those fins in there, there's a crank that you turn, and you can knock the dust off of the fins on the inside, and it drops down into the bag. So pretty nifty. We're getting ready to put this lid on and put the crank on and do some minor adjustments and put the switch on, and I'll pop back in and just give some final thoughts. So I would recommend this impeller housing. 3 people, 2 minimum. 2 guys. We did it with 2, and Rick and I have put all kinds of machinery together, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't super hard, but you definitely have to have a plan, because you have to get this thing up like this and onto these braces, which are only screwed from the bottom, and so they're flopping a bit, so you have to be very careful and set it down on this thing. I like the smaller footprint. It's 3 horsepower, almost 2000 CFM. So we're gonna see how it performs. Right now it probably won't optimally perform because I'm gonna have to utilize these guys. But once I take this off and run an 8-inch trunk line, and then it reduces down to 6 and reduces down to 4 and goes down the center of the shop, and I have drops, I think the efficiency is going to be pretty good. I'm really excited. But just to have this improving, not letting the dust escape is just amazing. It's awesome. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well, and thank you to the new subscribers. We're really, things are starting to move a little bit, and it's really exciting. So I'll catch you on the next one. Grizzly, I hope it works good. I've really been happy with everything Grizzly that I've bought. My joiner and my knife grinder are really nice for being made in Taiwan. And I have a good feeling about this. So when you get it up and going, I will bring you in, and we'll see how it's going with like a temporary type of machine hookup scenario going. Take care. Love y'all.